must get to safety. Follow me.
The sky above Caltha darkens to an unnatural black as bolts of energy strike the colossal statue that stands watch over the arena. The crowd gasps in horror as the giant stone figure comes to life. Suddenly, its attention turns to the Emperor's box. The giant stone abomination destroys it with one swing, killing the Emperor and all of his attendants. Only one man dares to stand up to the golem, the malevolent Mutus. Showing no fear in the face of impossible odds, Mutus slays the beast and ends the threat, thus securing his status as the hero of Imperia. But this is not an act of heroism. It is the next step in a sinister plan.
Who could have done this?
It was Mutus.
That old Imperial?
Yes. I think it was a big setup, part of his plan.
What do you mean? How could that be possible?
In the arena, he was dressed like a Dark Legion. There must be a connection between the Legion and the heart of the Dark God.
How do you know all this?
I tried to tell you this in the desert, Valens. I was hired to help Mutus when he stole the heart from the temple at Roanor. I was only there to watch his back and leave no witnesses.
Iji, how could you?
Then are the Dark Legion and that sorceress in on this?
It must be. But what is his plan, E.G.?
I don't know. He never told me. He said something about bringing back the darkness. But I don't know what that means.
It means the Dark Affinity. Mutus witnessed its power all those years ago during the Great War.
Some channelers of the High Sect told me of a coming darkness in a test. Could this be it?
It's possible. That madman's thirst for power knows no limits.
How can he be stopped?
That is beyond my wisdom. Your father would consult the channelers of the High Sect in times of need. He felt their advice was honest and true.
Maybe we should see them now. This could be dangerous, Ursula.
I've told you before that I feel I'm part of your destiny. I will not abandon you now.
We must not waste any more time. This is no longer a game. Every fight from now on will be a battle to the death. If the party falls in combat, all is lost. Is everyone clear?
Mutus and the Dark Legions spread to the north like a swarm of locusts, destroying everything in their path, hoping to draw Nordok into a full-scale war. Ophelia then moves on to the next sinister step in her plan.
Sorceress! Be gone from this place. You are not welcome.
There's nothing you can do to stop me. Take care of this nuisance. I've got other matters to attend to in Nordog.
finished!
She cannot hide forever. We will find her.
Yes, but there's something we need to deal with first.
You won't survive this battle.
I will not let you destroy the most holy site in Imperia.
Do your worst, boy.
Farther now.
For the pride of the school!
I'll show you what I can do.
I've got you in my sights.
For Nordog! For Nordog!
By the Dark God. your head.
Quickly, we must get inside! Hopefully the wisdom of the High Sect can save us.
Welcome to the Temple of Aetius. We've been expecting you. I'd hoped that you would have naturally grown into the role your father held for us.
What role? What are you talking about?
Your father proved himself to be a man of uncompromising character. Because of this, he represented humankind in the promise with the Affinity Gods.
The promise?
Yes. After the Dark God was banished at the end of the Great War, the Valkyrie were nearly extinct.
So the gods tied their powers with the fading light of the Valkyrie to seal the portal of darkness. Since it was man's hatred that invoked the Dark God, they were charged to maintain the balance, keeping the world from falling to evil.
The amulet you wear symbolizes the promise. It was given to your father by our order, as he was deemed worthy of the great responsibility.
What is this responsibility you speak of?
Should the powers of darkness ever rise again, he would stand as humankind's champion.
How can one man do that?
The amulet bestows the powers of all the Affinity Gods onto its owner.
Am I now to bear this burden?
It took a lifetime of actions for your father to earn this privilege.
Unfortunately, we do not have a lifetime. You must go to the Hall of Titans and prove yourself before the Affinity Gods. Then you'll receive the power to defeat darkness.
Will the Dark God return?
That chain of events has already been put in motion and cannot be stopped. Only the champion's powers combined with the light affinity can stop it now.
But where do I find this light?
Can you feel that power flowing through your veins? It is the light affinity of the Valkyrie, your birthright.
So grandmother's stories are true.
Valens cannot bear this burden alone. When the time comes, Ursula, you must aid him.
There is no time to waste. The power of darkness is growing. Go now to the Hall of Titans and prove yourself worthy.
What if I can't do this?
You can. It was meant to be. I believe that now.
Master Eustace, are you coming?
No, son. Somebody needs to stay here should the Dark Legion return. Farewell.
Are you sure this is the place? There doesn't appear to be anything here.
Yes. This is exactly the place, only
There is no Hall of the Titans.
Maybe we're in the wrong spot.
I think this is the place.
I agree, Imperial.
Into the breach once more!
I'll show you what I can
I never miss.
You cannot defend me!
For the pride of the skull!
It's coming closer.
The power of your
My time draws near.
Do you like what you see, Southerners?
For Nordog!
Do you like what you see, Southerners?
Defeating me.
see, Southerners?
Feel my power!
In the name of King Orin!
Do you like what you see, Southerners?
Now it is time to face the challenge. Follow me. Here I am, walking in my father's shadow once again.
That's not true. It took your father years to earn this honor from the High Sect. You have to do it all at once. That's much more impressive if you ask me.
That's right, Valens. You've proven yourself to me. Something I didn't think was possible.
So by comparison, the Affinity Gods should be easy to win over.
Thank you all for the help you've given me on this journey. I couldn't have done it without you.
What's that?
So, young Valens, you have taken up your father's cause. Are you worthy of fulfilling the promise pledged by Munio all those years ago?
It is my fate to take up my father's sword.
No man can contain the power of the Affinity Gods without first proving himself worthy. Can you face this challenge?
I am ready.
Then come forth and take your place in mankind's history. May the flames of Exuro purge past sins.
Never forget the promise. charge.
Let the winds of Eris cleanse your spirit. Tremble in my presence.